Hello and welcome to the last episode of Build With Me of this current season, I guess, if we get some more Lego, who knows. Sorry about that, I was a little bit over-ambitious thinking that I could have just a 10-minute turnaround between sessions there on our... I seem to have a really low frame rate. But yeah, I had to get on the old, command prompt and check disk D : / or /F or whatever it is, and fix the hard drives. Got the hard drive fixed. So that was the most important thing, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to go to Liverpool. Like, literally, I need that disc, the stuff on it, or I won't be able to do shows. So yeah, it was a bit of a life and death situation. So I needed to get that absolutely sorted before we started this. We started at past. I should have said that in the first place. Give myself a bit more time. For anyone asking if I've gone for milk, no. Should have gone for milk, because then I could have made myself a fresh cup of coffee. I've still got my coffee from Morning Brew. But there you go. Who cares about me? No one. Absolutely no one. But my name is Graham Hughes. Hello. Welcome to Build With Me, where we're building a globe of the world, which is very, very exciting. If you would like to join the lovely people in the chat here, all you need to do is hit the subscribe button and wait for about 30 seconds to a minute, and you will be able to say what you think in the chat. And we're not necessarily going to talk about politics. We're going to talk about everything but, really, life, the universe, and everything. We're going to talk about, science and religion and mysticism and adventures and love and peace and war and death and whatever you want to talk about. We're just not going to talk about that orange blob over the other side of the Atlantic. So we are now the current situation. Death Star approaching. If we turn this around, we have one quadrant here underneath to finish off, and then we need to attach it to its cradle. Without knocking little Graham off the top of the globe there. So, should we get on with it? Should we get on with it, little Graham? Yes, we should. Okay. Right. This is the end of the world. And let me just move over to the other screen. Oh, hang on. That's not supposed to happen. Why are you doing that? Stop it. Stop it. That's my mouse not working. Fucking mouse. Anyway, so I got the instructions here. Sorry for showing you the intro clip again. That wasn't supposed to happen. And I'll move that there. I hope you can all see me and hear me. I hope you're all doing well. I've got a copy of Conundrum in my hand telling the story of her transition. 1974, fucking 50 years ago. Yes, exactly. I mean, there's nothing new under the sun. Right. But yeah, the shit that trans people are having to put up with at the moment is just abominable. And we really... Oh, look at this. This is all the pieces that you should find in the set. It's quite cool. I didn't look at the back. I kind of wanted to be excited, so I haven't looked at the back of the instructions. I'm sure there's like proper ways to do this, and there's proper terminology that I should be using, but we're just getting on with it. Right, we need bag number 15. There you go. Bag number 15. And we are going to make some more quadrants make one more quadrant of the globe using the same sort of methods that we were before. I guess we're going to do a little bit of what have we got left here? We've got to do, what's missing? We've got to do a little bit of, you can't see that from there, can you? I'll show you on the camera. We've got to do, I don't think there's any more Australia. I think Australia's done. I think that's how Australia looks. It's just how it looks, man. There's Mapatazzi down there. And then, we're going to have the ocean here. So I'm guessing that's just going to be blue. And then we're going to have Southeast Africa down here. So we're going to get the addition of Mozambique and Zimbabwe and Eswatini and Lesotho and South Africa, obviously, are going to be additionalized to that. And then we're going to... Oh, I just dropped it. I just dropped little Graham off the top. He's just fallen off the top of the earth. He's fallen from the top of the earth. I hate it when that happens. Right, what's happening in the chat? Gravitational force, I suppose. Use the force, Luke. Great to have a relaxing, calm building session between Morning Brew and PMQs. Yeah, let's just chill. Let's just chill, my friends. Drink some coffee. Coffee and chill. Coffee and chill. Right, let's do this. Let's get me little tubs out. It's the first thing they said when I started this. Better Lego experts than me, because I'm not an expert. Said, Graham, you need a tub. Don't just be throwing all your pieces all over the shop like a pork chop. Make sure everything comes out of the bag. I wish these bags weren't plastic. I think LEGO should be delivering their LEGO, considering how much this set costs, which I only found out yesterday. They could afford cloth bags, little cloth bags, which would be better and reusable. Right. So we are going to press on now with this little bit here. Right, so we have to do in this situation. I'll put that there and that there, so because you want to see what's here, right, in my hands, and I've got the whole world in my hand. Oh, it goes in the box. We need 2 of them, and we need 1 of these and 1 of these. Can you stream more Lego builds? Yeah, we're thinking. I'm thinking of it. We were discussing it yesterday. I was complaining. I was saying, but Lego's really expensive, especially if you're gonna have like a big build like this. But I suppose if I get like a little set, I could just do 1 episode. But I don't know. We haven't really got the production budget on this channel, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, actually, I'm jumping ahead of myself. There. Ooh, One Angry Pagan's just dropped in a £10 super chat. Thank you very much, One Angry Pagan. Places I most want to visit as a paleontologist: Death Valley, Gobi Desert, and McMurdo Dry Valleys, Antarctica. As a zoologist, Costa Rica, Thailand, and Australia. Norway and Iceland for cultural reasons. So that's pretty cool. Costa Rica, I can really, really, really recommend Costa Rica. It's freaking awesome. And if you are down in that part of the world, I'm just saying, Ginger Island's not far. It's not far for a visit. And it's cheaper to stay on Ginger Island, because we just run it at cost. It's cheaper to stay on Ginger Island than it is to stay in the local backpackers for a double room. So you get an entire house, an entire island. I had some bloke last week on Airbnb. He cancelled the very last minute, like on the day. And he cancelled because he didn't get a boat. He didn't get a boat to use. Did I talk about this on the Friday Night Social? I was just absolutely staggered. Like, what you're expecting a house? Let me get this straight. A house, an entire island, and a speedboat to use for £45 a night. Like, I can't even get a fucking travel lodge in Old Swan for that. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, what? What are you even saying to me right now? But no, he expected a boat that he could use, which would be illegal because you're not allowed to just drive your own boat willy-nilly around Bocas del Toro. You need a Panamanian driving license, boat driving license. And also you need insurance. And also, oh my God, like, what are people like? Imagine someone came to stay Airbnb at your place, at your house, and they were like, oh no, I'm going to cancel at the last minute. And you're like, why are you cancelling? Oh, because you won't let me use your car. Sorry, what? No, when is a car ever in the fucking deal for staying at someone's house or staying at a hotel? But I thought I was going to get a car to use. How else am I going to get about? Jesus. Anyway, so yeah, it was, and then it was like, oh, I don't want to have to pay the charge for dropping out at the last minute. And I'm like, well, you really should. Just, yeah, some people, but thankfully they couldn't leave us a review saying that we were awful for not having a boat. How dare they not have a boat? But yeah, and they pled poverty as well, which was funny because they were from Switzerland, which is like so expensive. I felt like writing to him going, matey, you know that the taxi fare from Zurich Airport to the city centre costs more than staying on the island for the night. The taxi fare. Anyway, what's happening now? So Graham, you should get sponsored by Lego and see if they'll send you new kits to review and build. I don't think they will. I don't think I'm their cup of tea. I swear too much. That would be nice though. It would be nice if someone sponsored me. I'd like to have a sponsor. You know, we make do at Patreon, don't we? And YouTube members. But it's not quite the same as the old days, you know, when you'd have a proper patron of the arts. Don't really have that anymore. You just have people who create artworks and the ones who are very good at it are the ones who are very good at selling it. It's more about having the gift of the gab, or the gift of, salesmanship. Oh, by the way, Andrew Ray, welcome to Superstar. Welcome, new members, or new member, I guess. That's really cool. Thank you for joining the Superstar. That means you get £4 a month. Yay! It's cheap. I'm a cheap date. What can I say? We're going to put this in here. So I hope you're sort of following what I'm doing here. We've done this a few times before. 19 times before. But yeah, we're going to put that on there. This little elbow bit here. This is going to be very exciting. Yes, there we go. Cool. Jeff Wayne, War of the Worlds. No one could have foreseen that in the last years of the 19th century, was it? But slowly and surely, they drew their plans against us. But didn't think to bring bubble helmets, did they? Didn't bring any bubble helmets to the new world that they were going to, that could have microbes, that could kill. I mean, that they knew all about space travel and lasers and tripods and things. Aliens in War of the Worlds, they didn't seem to know about, I don't know, viruses. Quarantine. Did they not have quarantine there? Was that something they didn't do? Did they not have quarantine when a ship turned up on their new land on Mars? I suppose they don't really have oceans on Mars. And they went, oh shit, we need to quarantine because they might have diseases. That thing that humans sort of pointed out for a very long time. They might have diseases. Sorry, I mucked this bit up, so I'm just doing it again. But that's all right. We've got until about 11:30, I think, and then I'm going to have to... Oh, yeah, I've really mucked that up. Right, I'm going to have to look at this again. I'm going to have to look at this again, because that shouldn't be... Oh. Do you know what I've done? I've only gone and put that on the wrong way up. It should be this way. Kevin. Right. Brilliant. What else is happening in the chats? Silly animals forgot to wear their masks. I know. Silly aliens, sorry. Silly aliens forgot to wear their masks. I know. So silly. Costa Rica is a beautiful country, and it's very peaceful. It doesn't have an army. Don't tell Trump that. They'll fucking invade. Red weed. I've been have had some rusty looking stuff. What? Oh, from the War of the Worlds. Oh, yes, I get you. I get that reference. But yeah, bicycle to get around not included in some Airbnbs. Bicycle to get around can be included in some B&Bs around here. Well, I mean, okay, Dries, yeah, fair enough, but you'd say that, wouldn't you, in the listing? Hey, I've got a bike for you to go. I mean, I don't know what they expect in a fucking speedboat. Yes, I've got a speedboat for you to use. Just go and, off you go. I hope you know how to drive it. I hope you know how to fettle it. I hope you know how to make it not blow up in the middle of the fucking water. I hope you know not to sink it. I've got special insurance, yeah. I've got special insurance just for you. Special insurance that I pay £100,000 a year for, and it allows anyone to just turn up and just use a speedboat. Maybe they thought it was just like the archipelago isn't as big as it is. It's 10 kilometers to town, and you think of doing a 10k run, you think, yeah, I could do that. But being on the water is very, very different. It will take you a very, very long time to paddle to down in a little dugout canoe, I think. One Angry Pagan, thank you, One Angry Pagan, for the super chat. Was watching Stephen Frayne, Dynamo's new series last night. A lot of sympathy for him. He still does amazing things. I hope he makes more folks smile. Yeah, I love Dynamo. I met him once. I was doing a Black History Month, bit of filming for Black History Month in London in a professional capacity. Back when I used to film stuff for a living rather than film myself. And yeah, he's a really nice guy. It was when he was really starting off. I liked him before he was famous. But what he used to do is he used to turn up. He's quite clever about this. The way he made his name, he turned up at gigs like Coldplay and stuff like that in Oasis, and he'll do magic tricks for the band. So they'll have him backstage, to come and show them some magic tricks. Oh, it's Dynamo's here. Quick, get him to do some magic tricks, which is a really smart thing to do if you want to get into gigs for free, but also make a name for yourself. But yeah, I don't. There's not enough magic at the moment. You know, Devin Brown. I think he's doing a tour this year, but you don't see him on the TV as much as you used to. I mean, he should have his own Netflix series. I'm sure that would be Boss. That would be Boss Law. Dynamo is fucking great, says one I think he is. He's a nice lad, really, really nice. But you know, like you meet people and you know, they become famous, or you know, they are famous already, and they're just sound, you know, they're not those prima donna dicks that you hear about in the newspapers. Oh, they wanted this thing on their rider. Ozzy demanded 1,000 brown M&Ms. He was playing a gig in Sri Lanka, former Ceylon, and Ozzy demanded 1,000 brown M&Ms, or he would not go on stage. Instead of having a guard dog, they had a guard Bengal tiger. But suffice to say, we defeated the tiger. But the shopkeeper and his son, they were a different matter entirely. We had to beat them to death with their own shoes. Oh, hang on. That's not right. You see, you can always see when it's not right on here. It looks like yesterday, to be fair, it does. You're stuck in a time loop, Diz. You're stuck in a time loop. We're nearly there. And then we're going to do some more different stuff. So I just need to make 2 of them, which I've done. And now I need to make 2 of the other type. I'll get this done as quickly as possible. Promise you. Promise you. We're on it. We're on it. Diz, what's the point? Yeah. Yes. Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. So tell us about your favourite TV shows. What are you watching at the moment? Is there anything good that I should be catching up on? Are you enjoying Severance? Did you watch the first episode of the new season? Silo's just finished. Anything else that we should be... I was really enjoying 100 Years of Solitude. That was really good. I've just dropped me a little bit. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I'm going to go under the table. Very sexy, I know. There we go. Pick this up. This thing, it ran away from me. It got away from me, it did. How's it going? Dynamo has been through it over the last few years. Has he? I'm sorry to hear that. And 7 American presidents. What? What 7 American presidents? Here's some facts. In 44 years, I've had 2 monarchs, 3 popes, 5 archbishops of Canterbury's, 10 prime ministers. Yeah, nearly all those prime ministers were Tories. That's crazy, isn't it? 7 of them were Tories. I've had 11 prime ministers because I was born in 79 before Thatcher got in. I was born under a Labour government, which was nice. But then later on that same year, fucking Thatcher got in, didn't she? That fucking Thatcher. We don't like her. She wasn't very nice. Although she did like, she liked a bit of the fash, you know. A bit of the fash. General Pinochet, you know, she's just like, yeah, General Pinochet, you're great, you are. I love the way you fash your people. Right, what else is it? Patience on Channel 4 is really good. Okay, Foundation, I'll watch Foundation. It's Foundation anything to do with L. Ron Hubbard and Scientology, because if it is, I'm not watching it. Because I hate that shit. It's a con. Still hate Thatcher, says Billy Kershaw. Absolutely, mate. But you know what? She's still dead. And she ain't coming back. And if she did, we'll kill her again. But yeah, she's not coming back. Thankfully. But yeah, she was a nightmare. Changed Britain for the worse. As a lot of these clowns do, you know, they just change things, not for the better, but for the worse. Right, so that goes on there like that. It's beautiful. Look at this little fella just sticking up the bottom of that. That's really cool. Ah! Shit. Tidy up, Graham. Stop it. Tidy up. Right, what else have we got in here? We've got, I saw Thatcher on the day she assumed power. Ooh. Couldn't have been fun. Did you wash your eyes afterwards? Did you give your eyes a good scrubbing? Like, oh, what has been seen cannot be unseen. I'm literally having one of those days today where I got up at 6. I had to drive Kat and the girls into town and to school and all that kind of stuff, and then I've had to. Oh, Jesus, I've had to do the show. It didn't help that my hard drive mucked up. I'm a bit upset about that. That was a bit of a curveball that I wasn't expecting. But at least I fixed it. At least I've got the wherewithal to fix it. So yeah, just ran the old check disk fix. And that worked. Saved me a load of money. Imagine sending off your hard drive and literally all they do is they just run a quick program on command prompt and fix it, and then they go, right, that'll be 50 quid, please. Also, I got my laptop back because I sent it off because it was getting the sound was fucked on it, and I got it back last week, and I was setting it up last night to take to Liverpool to do all my shows and stuff from Liverpool, and yeah, so basically they didn't fix it. Well, they did. They fixed the sound problem, but now it has another problem, which is that the screen just keeps turning itself off every 5 seconds, which isn't great, you know, just on the level of things that aren't great. I know there's other things that are worse at the moment, obviously, clearly. But for me, not having a working bloody not having a half-working laptop is a bit shit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my old laptop to Liverpool, on which the mouse doesn't work and the screen's a bit dicey on that as well, which is why it's my old laptop. And hopefully I will bodge something together for you, just for you, and we'll make it work. I will make it legal. So Constance Thatcher, but under her rule, I was able to buy a house, 18.4 bed detached house on the Wirral. Company collapsed and it was repossessed, so it only cost £17,000. My God, you can't buy a car, you can't buy a second-hand car for that money these days. But yeah, I hope the people who joined the Moving Forward thing last night enjoyed the conversation. Apparently, I cut it off too early. I thought it was just a conversation, but apparently they were going to send off. They were going to have a discussion afterwards, and I was like, "No, that's the end of it. Bye bye." Oopsies. Bit overzealous on the old end transmission button. But I know for next time, that's fine. That's fine. As a sculptor with no patron of the arts, selling bronze sculpture has been impossible because I did not attend the right private school. Overheads were overwhelming. Semi-retired, says Andrew Ray. Yeah. So obviously the most famous sort of sculptor in the UK at the moment, Anthony Gormley. Of course, he went to private school. Of course. I mean, you know, I don't mind his stuff. The Angel North, nice, and I like another place, in Crosby in Liverpool. But yeah, right, they're made. They're done. Right, this is it. This is it, peeps. We have got we've got this piece here, and we're going to put a little bit of ice on the top of it. Ice, baby. Yeah, we've got that there. And then this is I'm going to turn this upside down. Adjust me wellies here, just adjust the camera. And we're going to put this here, next to Australia. There we go. There you go. Nice bit of the Southern Ocean there. I guess this is the Indian Ocean. This is the Southern Ocean. A little bit of Antarctica's taking shape along the top, which is nice. That's always nice. Now I'm going to go for the next piece, which is one of these, which is straight in the middle. See, this is triangular in the middle. This one's straight in the middle. And I've got to add a little bit of Antarctica to this one. So just in the top corner there, a little bit of ice, right? So put that here, bring this over, and we push that into there's a little hole there for putting that into. There we go. Hey, we're nearly there. We're nearly there, people. We're nearly there, little Graham. Yay, we're nearly there. Woo-hoo. Need a backpack for little Graham. Definitely needs a backpack. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the next one. Okay, we need to actually put a few pieces of land on this. So here we go. Oh, we're putting Madagascar. Yeah, Madagascar. We're adding Madagascar. This is exciting. Okay, so Madagascar is going to look like this. Madagascar, beautiful, beautiful country. If I could recommend one country that people sometimes don't think of when they're making plans, Madagascar, my friends, just awesome. It's a place where they have lemurs. The people there are lovely. Old ladies go down the hill in go-karts, and everyone wears hats. I couldn't think of anywhere better. And the people are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful people. Because there's no monoculture there. Like, oh, hang on, I missed a little bit. I missed a little bit of Antarctica, which was supposed to go on this bit here. So I'll put that on now. Let me just double check. So the curved bit goes like that. Okay, follows the contours of the brick there. Oh shit, hang on. I need to show it on the actual camera. That would help. There you go. A little bit more of Antarctica there. Antarctic splodge. And then we've got one more piece to go, which I said earlier is going to be Southern Africa, Sif-Africa. And this is going to look like, obviously, it's going to be 10 around the other way, but there you go. There's a bit of South Africa there. And then we have this bit here, which goes around the corner. We have this little 3-bit here. Not a 2-bit, but a 3-bit. Then we have this little corner piece here, edge piece, I guess. And then we just put in that green, one little dot. That is it. That is it. We have made the south east of Africa there. So we've got South Africa. We've got Lesotho, Eswatini, going up to Mozambique. We've got Zimbabwe around here. We've got going over towards Botswana, which I think is on the other side. Botswana used to be called Bechuanaland. Bechuanaland. And Zambia and Zimbabwe were North and South Rhodesia. They changed that. So let's do this. Let's do this. Woo! Yes, Harry wins. He wanted an apology. Oh, he's got an apology. It sounds like the MNG are giving apologies to Lord Watson and the Duke of Sussex, and it will be paying damages. Harry wins. Question mark? No, he needs to go to court. He needs with the hope was he was actually going to take them to court, but he's obviously not going to do that. Maybe he doesn't have the money. This is beautiful. Look at this. This is just phenomenal. So there we have Asia. There. This is the sunrise. The sun is rising. The sun is over here. The sun is rising. Over Australia there, and then through Indonesia, through Asia, through China over here, India over here, Central Asia, and then we've got the Arabian Peninsula. We've got all of Africa, all 54 countries of Africa down there. I think it looks like a child looking this way, child's head in profile, and then you've got Madagascar there, and then we've got little old Europe, which is just a few dots. I might redo the dots for Europe to make them more like what I think Europe should look like, because I'm not particularly happy with Britain just being a bit weird. That is a bit weird, isn't it? There's France, and it feels like too far away, but then there's no little bit there for putting something on. So I don't know how you'll get away with it without looking like it's attached to Norway and Sweden there. I don't know. Need the shrinking ice caps, Graham? Yes, I do. We're just going around the world. Plenty of time. We've got half an hour. Got the Atlantic Ocean here. We've got the lovely little compass rose there, which I love. Oh, Cape Verde Islands. And then we've got South America here. Wonderful South America. We've got a little ginger flower there for Ginger Island. A little ginger flower. And then we've got Central America here. Mexico. The bad place. Here is the bad place. Here. There's New England, I guess. Oh, no, actually, no, that's Canada, isn't it? That's part of Canada. So the bad place is just this bit here. And then all this is Canada at the top. And then we're back into the Pacific Ocean again. And that's Hawaii, just there by our little ship. Really cool. Cool. Fucking excited about that. I think that's wonderful. Graham built the air. Took 9 days, though. Not entirely God, but great effort nonetheless. No, it took 9 hours. These episodes have only been an hour each, haven't they? So it took 9 hours to build it. So yeah, take that, God. Haven't finished yet though, because I've got to add the polar ice caps. Right. So we've still got a couple of pieces left over as always. I can't see where they go. There's nowhere obvious for these fellas to go. I might have missed something. I don't think I did. Let me just double check. No, there's that one, and there's that one. There's 5 pieces there, and then there's a couple more left. I've got so many leftover little pieces. I don't think they care. I think it's better to give you too much than too little. I guess they don't want people sending this back through the post. No Canary Islands, asked Peter Carter. Oh, I suppose there could be Canary Islands. They would be about here. Should we put them on? Should we put on the Canary Islands? No, sorry. Oh, they could be the Canary Islands. Sorry, I was thinking the Azores. Actually, yes, because I don't like Cape Verde because they put me in jail. I'm going to say that's the Canary Islands. There you go. It's not Cape Verde. Cape Verde would be down here, maybe. I'm going to say that's Canary Islands. There you go. Part of Spain. Right. Cool little Lego globe. Right. So next up, we are going to put the ice caps on. So I'm just going to put this over. Oh no, actually, I've got to keep this here. I've got to keep this here, my friends, because actually no, I'm going to move it for a moment, just for a moment. Like get out all the stuff. Last bag. Helps if I open it the right way. Make sure everything is out the bag. This is it. Woo! Look at these little fellas. How cool is that? And then, look at this. The Earth. Yours will be the Earth and everything in it. You can see how a projection of Europe looked in 66 million years ago. Wasn't just the UK as an island. Pretty much all islands at that point. North America split down the middle too. Well, we might be going back to those days, mate. By the looks of things. John is saying, I thought the Earth was built by Slarty Bartfast. No, it wasn't, because he obviously just built he did the fjords. He did the wiggly bits down, down that way. Right. So we need a number 11. This is a number 11 piece in Technic. Put it on here. There's a little picture there for that. And I need to get one of these. And I need to turn it back upside down. We're going upside down. We're going into Antarctica. By the looks of things. Here we go. Right. Oh, sorry. Plunge it in. Plunge it in. As far as it'll go. I think that's right. The whole thing's got to be held on by this little bit of plastic. Oh my god. That doesn't seem safe. Right, now we need to Antarctica. We need to take our Antarctic. Not the Arctic. That's the other one. The Antarctic. Oh, it's got 2022 on it. That's really cool. So we need to turn that upside down. And we need that on there like that. So this goes onto here. This. And then this goes onto here like this. Huzzah. And then, okay, this is getting a bit weird. Oh, I see. We turn it the other way around and we put this black piece. Oh, shit. Put this black piece on here. If it will go into place, thank you. And then we put this circular bit on top of that. There you go. It's going to be our, give it a bit more structure, because this feels very wobbly. I wonder if that's down all the way. It must be down all the way, right? And then we push this in here, I guess. Oh, hang on. I want to make sure that I actually put it on the right way round that it says on the instructions, because obviously you could put it in any way. So I'm going to go here. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's it. That's Antarctica. Look, it says Antarctica. Yay, it says Antarctica on it. Look at that. How cool is that? It's very, very cool. Right. Now to put some more pieces on top. So we need another. Oh, got all them already. Right, so we have a couple of washers, a couple of grey washers. Normally the washers have been yellow, bright yellow up to this point, but now they are grey. So we're going to get couple of grey washers. And we are going to smush these down onto here. 2 of them. Make sure that stays like that. Still a bit wobbly, but whatever. And now we go do the Arctic Circle. Okay, so I'll just move that to one side for a moment. Angle this down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. What's happening in the chat? Hearty farts blast. Hearty farts blast. Hearty fart blast, I like that. Yeah, and Earth was destroyed by the Vogons. I'll never forgive them. Never forgive, never forget. Right, so... Oh, actually, these are different colours. I need to use red ones here. The red ones work very wonders. Okay, so that goes onto the base like that. You won't see that, but I like the fact that they made them a different colour to differentiate themselves from the ones I put on the other side. And then we put this on here, and that's not a... That was a bigger block before for the other side. It's a smaller block this side. We have like a little covering piece to go on top of that, so you can't see the little studs that stick up. There we go. Happy days. And then that is going to, by the looks of things, it's just going to sit there. It's in the instructions. It's just kind of sitting there. I think Lego. I need to turn the page. I'll tell you what, let's just leave that there for a moment and we'll do the next bit before you make me try and put things together while holding that. Right, so we need another piece like this, okay? We need another stick, long stick. And then we need a little black piece, and that goes on the end there. And then we have one of these little bundles here, these little IKEA pieces. And that goes on there like that. And then we have this lovely, beautiful piece here, which goes on the end. Oh, I like that. Look at that. Might be a little walking stick for a man who's about to start dancing in the 1920s. And then we've got this kind of sleeve bit here. Sleeve, which is cool. And then we have this bit. Oh, hang on. Oh, do we put it all the way? Yeah, we put it all the way in. And then we put these nuts on. Nuts? Washers? Washers? Are they nut washers? What are they? They're there anyway. And then we have this little arm. And that goes here. And just sort of swivels around. Okay. It swivels. All right. And then we have another grey piece to go on there like that. Sandwich it all up. I feel like I'm making a kebab. I'm making a Lego kebab. This is really cool. And now they criticism of Harry not taking it all the way to the courts. Wow. Well, MH Carer, that's what I would have liked to have seen, but he had to do what was right for him. But yeah, the law is set up to protect the likes of News International, so they will never ever, have culpability for the shit that they do. Right, so this is going to get pushed into here now, I think. There we go, all the way. I think Lego, if you're watching, you should put that together and then stick that into the globe. Okay, that makes more sense to me. So now we put this in. I'm just going to make sure that I get the word Arctic Circle where it goes on the instructions, on the instructions. And there we go. Yes. Oh, that fits. Does that fit nicely? Does it fit nicely? It's showing a little tiny bit of the bit of the what's it called, of the rod. It's showing a little bit of the rod, which I don't think it should be showing, but I guess that's just the way it's set up. So there you go, and now we need to attach it. Let's attach this. Oh, here we go. This is it. This is the end. We're in the end game now, peeps. We're in the end game now. So, I love this. It's just got, okay, so this goes into the, there's like a hole there. Can you see that little hole? That black hole there? Black hole. This goes into the black hole. Put it in the black hole, Graham. Come on. Anyone watch the Disney film The Black Hole? Came out after Star Wars. It's rubbish. I love it. Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. And then that leans against there. Whoa. Whoa. You see me on both screens now because you can see it on that one. This is too close. Let's. Hello. Shit. I'm trying to get the camera to work. Hello, everyone. Hello. You can't see it now. God damn it. There we go. Oh, there we go. Lovely. My Sunset Boulevard picture in the background. Okay, so that's now moving about a little bit, which it shouldn't be. Okay, because so there's a little red bit here, and this needs to slot into the thing here. Okay, cool. So that red bit there just had a little bit of a bit sticking out of it, and that is just slotted in there nicely. And now I need to get 2 of these bad motherfuckers, and we are going to. Maybe I should swear less so kids can watch. And that's going to go up at the top here, very top, and that's going to go there like that. And I can imagine there's going to be a piece that goes over that in a moment. Yes, there is. Oh, I've got to make it. I've got to make it. Okay. Fake it till you make it, they say. Which is something that they're taught to do very well at the private schools they all go to. Literally everyone that you see on TV. Yep, Graham Black Hole movie. Looks fantastic, says Gary Arnold. I know, it looks so cool. It looks really cool. And there we go. 1, 2, 3. And then that gets attached to this here. I think it goes up to the top like that. Okay. And that sticks on there like so. Like so. And now we need to get a little IKEA bit here. Lego streams final. Hopefully there's more to come. Yeah, Alistair, let's try and do some more Lego streams. I'll do my best. I'll see what I can do. Let's see if we can get some secondhand Lego. They sell secondhand Lego. Might be a bit difficult to put it together though. Imagine if there's a piece missing. Oh my god. Okay, and then that bit goes there, under there. Okay, so there's a little bit of a gap. Okay. Oh my god, it spins! Oh my god, stop the press. It spins magnificently. Oh my god, this is so cool. This is so very, very cool. A few more bits and pieces to do around the base now. Oh, so exciting! Yes! How excitement! So there's a bit of decorative stuff to do around the base. So we are going to do that now. I'll refocus the camera on the base so you can see what I'm talking about. Right. First of all, we need to get this little fella here, which goes into this little fella here. There, and then this one. So that's like it's got 2 studs on the top, but it's 3 at the bottom. One of those specialist pieces. Right, so I've made 2 of them, and they are going to sit at the bottom of the globe. I've got to try and suss out which way round it is. I'm guessing it is this way round. Okay, so they sit here, like little benches. I'm covering up the nice little gold bits by putting these on. Oh well, never mind. Someone spent years painting those little gold bits, and now no one will see them. That's sad. Okay, and now I need my little gold bits. Got some more of them. So we need this fella. This is going to go on here by the looks of things, and then we've got loads of these little gold bits here. I need 6 of them. Oh, I see. So there's 6 of them. How is there 6 of them? It's kind of pointing me around the corner. Okay, so essentially I've got to do. See, I put that gold bar there. I've got to put a gold bar on this side here, like this, and then a gold bar on the back here. So just spin this round. It's a funny way to spin a globe, Graham. And then these little fellas here, they go like this. Decorative, you see. Nice and decorative. Tridecadedron. Right, so that's that there, and then this is here. So a Lego fan made this. A Lego fan made the globe himself, and then they decided to start selling it. That's really, really cool. Sorry for hitting the microphone there with the Death Star. Death Star approaching. I think this is better than the Death Star, because does the Death Star spin? Does the Death Star sit on a cradle? Hey, thank you very much to Alistair for the £20 super chat. Woo! Funds for Lego. Thankful that you did these to chill out. Needed them, great. Yeah, I think especially what's happened this week, we needed some chill time together. Some time to just chill. Right. Okay. So now we're just gonna move the globe out the way for a moment. Don't worry, it'll be back. It'll be back. Don't panic. We're going to make the sign that says the Earth. So first of all, put that on there like that. There's a little black piece that I've just put on there. Then I get the Earth, and then that goes here like that, and then we get this piece here, like that, I guess. Oh, hang on, yeah, right, and then, oh, come on, the Earth. It's not going down. It's not going on. Why aren't you going on, you bastard? Shit. Oh, there we go. It was like the last piece I needed to do. Now, need to add a little long piece along there. A little long piece. And then we put these little dudes here. I'm guessing these are going to get covered up because they're black, and you know, I think this is an antique globe, so I think they're going to cover it. Oh yeah, they are. I just looked ahead in the instructions, and they obviously are. And then we add the gold plating. I love this. Look, gold plating something. This is phenomenal. This is so cool. And then we'll put that on there. Put that on there. Put this on nearly there. We've only got like 4 pieces left. Okay, then we turn this upside down and we put these fellas, these little these little guys. We put them there. I think they're omnidirectional, so it doesn't matter which way up I put them. Up which I will not put. Yeah, that looks. I'm just going to flip this one because it looks slightly handed. I don't know. It might not be. Okay, but that looks good enough to me. That looks good enough to me. I think we're doing well. We're doing well. And that's it. That is it. That is it, my friends. We've done it. We've got to get this fella here. And what we do is we put this here, and it should just. Oh God! Don't put it upside. It'd be really funny if I just put it on upside down and went, ta-da! Done it. Look, Ma, no hands. There we go. Oh, shine on. Will you just go into place? I don't really know how that sticks in. Does it stick in? Oh God. All right, hang on. Let's put that. Sorry about this, everyone. It's just the last bit that I need to do, but it's kind of awkward because I'm sort of looking around the globe, just like trying to look around the globe, put it on. So here we go. I do like the fact that this is kind of like on a hinge, so you can move it if you need to. It'll move with the tides. Oh shit, it's come off again. No, it hasn't. There you go. Look, see, it moves. Catches the light. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. Look at my globe. Check out my globe. Look at this. It's fantastic. I'm so happy. I'm happier than I've been for a long time. Lego, you made me happy with my globe of the world. That is awesome. I love the fact that it revolves there. At the bottom here, it says the Earth. I love the fact that I got loads of bits left over, which probably should have been used for something, but never mind. Too late now. And that is it. That is our map of the world, and that's really exciting. That's really, really exciting. I'm just gonna go over to the other camera. Look at this. I've got a globe behind me there. I can see it on the windowsill. This is going to replace that globe, so look out for it in the future videos. But yeah, look at this. That globe's, oh shit, it just nearly came apart. Just be careful when moving said globe around, Graham. But yeah, that other globe is from the 1970s, so it's kind of a little bit out of date. Maybe I'll show it to you in a future episode or something. Um, Alistair has just put a load of smiley faces. Yay! Love the way the globe spins. There's a bit of heft to it. Yeah. Well, that's why it's got wheels inside it. There's hidden wheels inside the globe, and that's to counterbalance the fact that on this side, because it's the Pacific Ocean, there's no land, there's no extra bits of Lego. Whereas on this side, there's loads of little extra pieces of Lego because that's where all the land is. It's weird. The planet is weird because all of the land, pretty much that we know that we know of, it kind of it's on one side of the planet, right? So it's on the side where all the stuff is, like this side. Look, and then you get to you get to past the Americas, and you've got like a whole side of the planet that's just blue. That is just mad, isn't it? That side is blue, and then this side is just land as far as the eye can see, which is really awesome. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's so cool. So I'm just really excited watching this. I should be looking at that monitor actually, because the monitor on my camera is reversed, so I'm getting confused when I'm spinning the earth. I'm like, hang on, America's not that side of Africa. But yeah, it is kind of weird that all the land is on one side and then the other side is like all water. But then also it's split by hemispheres. Like, have a look at the southern hemisphere. Nearly all of those blocks are blue. Can you see how many blocks are blue on there? Maybe with a few dots. You got Australia, obviously, and then you've got a little bit of Africa. Not much of Africa, surprisingly little of Africa in the southern hemisphere. And then you've got South America, but it's only really Argentina and Chile that are down there, right in the southern hemisphere. All the other countries are either, they might straddle the equator, but generally speaking, look at the top. Now compare that with how many bits of green are at the top. Look at this, like that whole bit of Asia is just absolutely inundated with green, and it's one of the reasons why most countries in the world are in the northern hemisphere. Because that's where most of the land is. Well, until Antarctica thawed out, I guess. Thank you very much to One Angry Pagan. Was more lopsided when Pangea was a thing. Well, that's true. Pangea was the great supercontinent, wasn't it? And it meant that the world wobbled a lot more back then, just because there was so much land on one side that wasn't on the other. It used to all be one subcontinent. Well, it was Pangea, wasn't it? And Gondwanaland, was it? And there was Pangea, Gondwanaland, and there was Laurasia, I think. And Gondwanaland and Laurasia split off and became, the Americas and then Europe and Africa and stuff. But one of the interesting things about the UK, which is these little dots here, Scotland, which I'm guessing is that dot there, actually came from a different one of the two massive massive mega continents, Laurasia, Gondwana. England came from one, and Scotland came from the other, and they met. They met in the sea, in the North Atlantic. Who would have thunked it? Anyway, so thank you so much for joining me on these builds. I'm going to be back in about half an hour's time for PMQs. So I got up this morning. Dropped Kat off in town. Dropped the girls off at school. Got it. Before I got up, I had to make a thumbnail for this morning's show, for this morning's morning brew. And then I got back, and then I was trying to make the thumbnail. I didn't have time to make the thumbnail for this. Plugged the hard drive in. It said it wasn't working, and the file that I needed was on that hard drive, annoyingly. Did morning brew, then spent about 20 minutes trying to fix my bloody hard drive. Then I managed to make a thumbnail for this. This show's now got its own thumbnail, which is good. It says the end of the world. And do the show, and then I've got PMQs at 12. And then at 1 o'clock, I've got to pack me bag. I don't know if you saw, but my backpack's on the couch over there. I've got to pack me backpack, pack up all my lights and camera and everything. Head off to Liverpool. Luckily, we're not doing an episode of The Intersection tonight. I'm really sorry about that, but we can't do one tonight. I was planning to drive down to Liverpool and then set everything up in Liverpool at 6 o'clock tonight takes 3 hours at least to get to Liverpool in the car. And set up for an episode of The Intersection, but we're not going to do that. And that's why you got this special where I was building this morning. The reason why I've done it this morning is I wanted to get this done before I went to Liverpool. Didn't want to take this to Liverpool with me for obvious reasons. It might break on the way, and I want it to stay here now. I'm just so excited. This has made me really, really, really happy. So, and then when after the show that I was going to do, I was going to meet my friends in town at 7:30 for a quiz in Liverpool in the Baltic Triangle, and then possibly drink my way into the night. That was my plan for today. Until 6 the next morning. 24 hours of building Lego, doing live streams, and having a drink. But my friends are all doing dry January, so I'll be drinking on my own, which I never do. So anyway, Alistair Kern, thank you very much. I wonder if Lego will do a Pangea globe. I really doubt it, but you can make this anything you want. Like, I could make this Mars, couldn't I? All I need is to get different coloured pieces. I'll just get some red pieces instead, or sort of, very light reddish brown pieces. And it's Mars. It could be the moon, and you could have all of the craters on the moon, all of the seas of the moon. So you could have you'd have the base of the moon would be all one color, and then you'd add darker bits for the seas, the Sea of Tranquility, the Sea of Serenity, and the Bay of Rainbows. It's a really good pub question. That where would you find the Bay of Rainbows? And you're like, oh, the Bay of Rainbows. That sounds awesome. Is that in Thailand? It's not. It's in the moon. It's on the moon. It's on the moon. And there's also a Sea of Despair on the moon as well. Where would you find the Sea of Despair? It's on the moon. And there's a Sea of, and I think isn't one of the moons of Mars, Phobos and Deimos, and doesn't Phobos just mean fear? It's like, really? That's what you're going to call it? But, set things up very nicely for the first installment of Doom many years later. So I'm just twiddling the bit at the bottom here, which is brilliant because it makes it look like I'm just moving it using the Force. Ooh. I was going to say, I think this is better than the Death Star because I don't know if the Death Star has a cradle to hold it in, made of Lego, whereas this actually has a cradle. It's at the correct angle for the Earth. It's fun. It's fun. Anyway, better get going now. Lego Moon would be doing. Yeah, I can just use this. I'll just change the tiles on the outside. The interior would stay the same because that works. Although the moon isn't tilted at this angle, is it? The moon's like this, and the moon always moves as it goes around. People ask, why do you always see the same side of the moon? It's like standing in the middle of a roundabout as a car goes round you. You never see the far side of the car, do you? It's locked. It's locked in, my friends. It's locked in. So again, thank you so much for joining us on these kind of chilled out Lego builds. I hope you enjoyed it almost as much as I did. I really enjoyed it. I'm a bit concerned that I've made the Arctic Circle kind of. I've just knocked it out of orbit a little bit. I might have to do a little bit of dismantling and make sure that's fixed in there. But it's really cool because it's not entirely solid. It's quite. It's not as heavy as you think it's going to be. And it works. I mean, I know that you can do what you can with Lego, but it sort of looks like when you get like a digital map of the world, and it's just very 2D sort of thing, and it's very a vector map of the planet. Yeah, that'll do, won't it? That's cool. I like it. Anyway, and I like you. Thank you very much for joining me for this madness. And I just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for the super chats. I will try and do this again. We'll find something to do that we can just get on with while we yak about mad shit. And I'll be back at 12 o'clock. If you really want to watch PMQs, please watch it on this channel because we'll just take the piss and laugh at how awful Kemi Badenoch is. If you don't feel like you can stomach Kemi Badenoch asking 6 questions of the Prime Minister this week, that's fair enough. Take the time off. I know I'm terrible at this. I shouldn't say to people, "Oh yeah, just take the time off. Don't worry about it." I think that would be a good move at the moment. Do you know what? Because England doesn't have any. It's got like flat tiles. I can't actually put myself in England. But what is cool, actually, is if I wanted to go to, I don't know, I wanted to go to Algeria here, I can just put my Lego man on the earth there, and there's Graham in Africa. Yeah, how cool is that? I'm loving that. Oh, I might just sack off PMQs and just, I don't know, go to Thailand. Just hang out in Thailand down here. Come on, get your feet on there. Get your feet. I'm gonna break it now, aren't I? The transmission is cut. Just goes to cut to adverts. Cut to There you go. That's me in Thailand. Yeah, I'm in Thailand. How cool is that? I could use this for me travel blogs, couldn't I? For where I am in the world. Just put me little Lego man on the planet. He's sticking on there like Mr. Spoon from Button Moon. I love that. Okay, so just want to say again, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I'll say hello, good evening, welcome, and goodbye. Woo!